It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Tire time! We're going to waste some tires. So I got the BKT TR171 AT right here. Now you might be confused, like, oh, it looks like an Assassinator or an Outlaw 3. And that's because I cut it. I took a tire sipper, 80 bucks on Amazon, well worth it. Cut one whole tire on one little tip and trimmed it. The main reason I trimmed it wasn't because I wanted to save weight. I wanted to increase flexibility. So the carcass is real thick in the center, so I took one big sip out of there. Doing the whole tire took me 45 minutes, and I took a nice big deep sip out of the side. Eventually I'll probably hollow out the corners of these to save weight and help flex and stuff, but that's how I'm going to run it for now. And it did make a big difference in flex. They didn't used to flex at all, and with that big groove there, you can see it how it flexes into the groove now. That's 0 PSI ITP severe duty double bead lock, but we're going to weigh it and we're going to see if BKT is lying about how much this weighs. It should be lighter than a 31. It should weigh, I think it was 37 pounds. So tire and wheel, obviously. Come on, stay by yourself. You can do it. And if you can see that, 59 pounds. Pretty light. Don't remember what this wheel weighed off the top of my head. I think it was 18 pounds. So, you know, do the math. That puts the tire right at 40 pounds, which is heavier than advertised. It's supposed to be 37. Also, I cut off that much plastic, or rubber. I'm not sure how much all that ends up weighing, but I did trim a good bit. And it still says 59.32, you know, so pretty close to 60-pound tire and wheel setup, which isn't bad. However, it's a lot heavier than my 31s on the Hypers, and I wanted a lighter setup. So for comparison, here's the Tusk beadlocks, single beadlocks on a 30 Zilla. Super light. That weighs 42 pounds, 13 ounces. Very light setup. And here's a 31 wide on an MSA beadlock. It's only 64 pounds. So only about 4 pounds heavier than that setup, and it's a way better way better tire and wheel. But like I said, not a double beadlock. Now here's going to be interesting. This is a 31 Outlaw 3 on a 16x6 custom steel wheel. This is from Robin's bike, and this is not a very light tire setup, but man, it pulls hard. 73 pounds. Heavy tire, heavy wheel. What do you expect? But yep, there's some tire and wheel weights for you. Compare them to my other videos. My other video has those wheels weighed just the wheels, and these wheels weighed just the wheels. The one I posted like a week or two ago, so that should give you a good comparison. But the tire groover, highly recommend it. I'm going to do the BKTs on the Razor's on the 35 171s now, and I mean it cuts way faster than I thought. And you can see basically these treads look really similar now. The reason that groove is there, it gives you twice the surface to grab with on like a real slick clay, and it helps the knobby flex more. One thing that's interesting is the Outlaw 3s, pretty stiff. BKT, pretty soft. It's a lot softer now with the groove too. So I think I like the BKT AT better than the Outlaw 3. You can get a real good look at it right here. Its tread spacing is similar. The Outlaw 3 looks a little better, and it has sidewall wrap, which, you know, whatever. And it's a two-stage lug, so the sidewall wrap's deeper than the neck, every other knobby. It's kind of a two-stage lug, not really. But I mean, just for the weight and the price, I think this is a better tire. And the sizing options the BKTs are coming with are excellent. But should be pretty interesting. Now let's do a height comparison. So this is a 30 versus a 31. Oh my god, the 31's enormous! Don't freak out. This is on a 6-inch wheel at 10 psi. This is on a 7-inch wheel at 0 psi. But yeah, Outlaw 3s are massive. I guess we might as well compare it to a 31 wide while we're at it. This is a 31 wide on a 7-inch wheel at 0 psi. It's rolling away. There you go. And I guess we might as well compare height to Zilla too. This is a 30 Zilla on a 7-inch wheel at 10 psi because I just beated it. Almost the same height. So here's a good look at some treads. While these tires are similar, these tread, the Outlaw tread kind of comes forward and has a big scoop to it, whereas the BKT is more just a straight V. There's not a whole lot of scoop. They are a lot more aggressive than the other ones. They almost come straight right here. They're not actually tapered as much, but this is a much more aggressive tire. But you saw the weight difference. It's just insane. I would say these tires are about 40 pounds, maybe 41 pounds before you trim them. And then I probably trimmed a little bit of weight off. But like I said, the trimming, not really for weight. If you want to do weight, you could take off a ton more rubber. See how deep I'm going in there? I really wanted for flex and traction. But I have to test them out and see how they do. It really looks like an Assassinator, like a baby Assassinator. Pretty funny. Except it's not retarded heavy. Oh yeah, for everyone that's going to comment, oh, why didn't you just buy Assassinators if you're going to get the BKT and cut it and make it look like an Assassinator? Because this doesn't have a stupid amount of tread, and I'm not a fuckboy. And also, this tire is light. Assassinators are heavy, and they're just show-off tires, and they suck. Just like Silverbacks. Haha.